On today's Fishtails episode, we got both kayaks out here in the garage because we got about 8 inches of snow dumped on us a few days ago, and I thought what better time to work on the kayaks and do a few things. So today I'm going to go ahead and feature the Nocqua P2 Spectrum lights and show how easy of an install it is to get these things on. I already have one on the PA14 360, and so I'm going to be putting the other one on my slightly smaller 2019 Hobie Outback. So this should be a pretty quick video on how easy it is to put these P2 Spectrum Nocqua lights on and how cool they look. And then I'll also show it how it looks in the garage, all the different color lights you can do and the flashing options. Total waterproof. They've been working awesome all season long. So let's get to it. P2 Spectrum lights from Nocqua. So immediately after taking it out of the box, you can see it's got a really cool carrying case that you can use in a mobile situation with paddle boards, stand-up boards, all sorts of different kind of kayaks. It just goes on and off so easy. You really don't have to ever get a permanent setup. It's not meant for that, but you can. To be honest, I've kept mine on all year long on my PA14. Never had a problem loading it, unloading it. And so I'm not really going to use the case, but it's a really sweet case that you can fit all the things in it that you need, like the battery. This is the 4.4 amp hour battery that's just nice and lightweight, powers these things on just for hours and hours. And you got the switch cables that come with it, as well as the straps that will help attach it to the kayak or board that you're using, and the charger. The lights are inside, as you would imagine, and I'm going to go ahead and install these on this kayak using the scupper holes on the front and back. These two will be pretty good distance. You can see on these scupper holes on the PA14 360, I went in through those. All right, so at this time I got both lights separated. I just unclipped them in the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and use the straps to go through the scupper holes and put them underneath on each side. The strap on the back side is actually long enough to go through by itself and just have it centered. On the front side, the P2 comes with 2 extension straps that I'm going to go ahead and connect to the front side where it's a little wider to get around and deeper. Another cool thing is this part where the straps go slides up and down, so I can center that so that I'm going to have this just ahead and behind each of the front and back holes. But when I do that, it's not going to line up perfectly, so I'll go ahead and slide this to line up on each part of the boat on the front and back. So if you see a little bit longer than that, so I'm going to slide these back, and then the strap will go around. I'm going to rig it so that power cable is coming out the inside right through the scupper hole on each side, so it's nice and close together, so that it'll easily reach the power switch that has the Y connectors when the power cables are coming right up. So what I mean is this strap here is going to come up rather than come around the outside. Take some of the strap here, drop this one down just like that, and we're going to push this one up the front scupper hole, and now we got it coming through. This is what's going to plug into the switch here in a second. We're going to come around. There it is. Tighten it down. You can see it's sitting off the bottom a little bit too much, so I'm just going to pull that, tighten it a little bit more before I clip it, and that just might do the job. Let's see here. Oh, I think so. That is snug, tight, not coming off. Feed that cable through, and that's going to be one of the 2 cables that go into here. Let's do the same on that side. So we're going to match the arrows and find the little waterproof seal there, tighten that up. Take the same thing on the other side, match the arrows, tighten it up. Once these are connected, simply connect it to the 4.4 amp hour Nocqua battery. Match the arrows, deja vu, turn it. Now we got the light on, and now we got light. There it is. I got it tucked under there, not in the way. Not in the way of the cup holders, not in the way of anything in your feet. No holes were drilled at all in the boat. Absolutely easy process. I could take this off in 30 seconds and literally put it back on in a couple of minutes. The only difference with the bigger boat and the wider diameter that it has to go around is I simply added a little bit of strap right here and added it to this clip that they already gave me. So we are ready to go. Why don't I show you what this looks like in the dark? So now that I'm all finished with the installation of the P2 Spectrum Nocqua lights on the 2019 Hobie Outback, I got the lights turned on for both kayaks just to kind of give you a sense of what they look like. And well, we got some really cool color options here to choose from. You can kind of take a look at what they look like underneath. So there's just a strip of them on this side, and then over here Set it on that side. And if I want to change colors, I'll just go ahead, hit that little switch button here, and there's some of the color options. And there's a flashing color spectrum there that goes nicely with the name P2 Spectrum from Nocqua. Check that out.